Hi everyone, welcome to Torre. I'm David and it's my pleasure and privilege to read for you. I mainly use the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, which is that one. Comes in an unreasonably large box, but there you go, the modern wonders of modern packaging, how to make a little look like a lot. I also occasionally use the plain old Rider-Waite, which is that one. You can see it for the glare. And even less occasionally, I use the Tough Tarot. At some stage in the future, I will be introducing La Vera Sibilla as soon as I can nail down a copy. But for now, I'm going to keep it simple. So, my readings are linked to the phases of the moon. So rather than 12 readings in a year, you'll get 13. Lucky you. The readings will look at the 4 quarters of the moon. So that's the first quarter, the second quarter leading up to the full moon, and then the 2 quarters after that, leading back down to the new moon again, and we start all over again. So that's dead simple to understand. Because these are general readings, some or all of this might not have any resonance for you whatever. Don't worry about that. Have a look at the readings I do for your sun sign, for your rising sign, and for your moon sign. You're bound to find something in there somewhere. I am hoping to do a more in-depth reading for the solstice, which is coming up soon. And so I still haven't decided what sort of format we're going to do yet. If you have any suggestions, send me an email. Drop me a comment below the video here. And yeah, we'll sort something out. The channel is, the channel's still very new, and I'm still experimenting with how it looks and what sort of kind of layout we're going to be using. So if you have any preferences at all or any suggestions, please let me know. It would be enormously helpful. Oh, and one standard last bit. If you like the video, click on the like button. If you don't like it, send me an email and say why, then I can put it right. Now, that's the boring bit done with. Let's go to the videos. Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. This reading is for the new moon from November the 29th to December the 28th. The new moon rises in Sagittarius, which talks about goals. I see goals, I reach goals, then you see more goals. Your overall energy for the reading is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. He's a youthful energy. He talks about emotions. He is bringing messages. Right, so the overall energy is emotional. Let's see just how emotional it is, shall we? First quarter. From the new moon to the first quarter. You have the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. High Priestess talks about that which is hidden. She knows all the answers, but she ain't going to tell you. You have to find them out for yourself. And that means trusting your intuition. You actually do know all the answers, but your intuition is very, very tricky. It can lead you astray sometimes. You have to be able to rely on your intuition. It is your most valuable tool. But for some reason, I don't know why, but it's just the feeling I get that you are not, your intuition really isn't serving you right about something. It has to do with this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a feminine, action-oriented energy. She is possibly your best friend, the best friend you will ever have. But if you get on the wrong side of her, she can be the worst enemy you have ever met. She's a good friend to have in your corner. There is something of a choice here. You need to make a choice, and you have to rely on your intuition to do it, because facts are missing. Possibly. Interesting, interesting. Let's see what happens as we go through to the full moon. You have the magician and you have the moon. This idea that there are things unknown here is echoed in the moon. The moon is all about the mysteries, it's about the dark, it's about treading in the dark, walking in the dark, not knowing exactly what there is around you, because the full moon's light shows things as it shows things in a distorted light. When you look at things in daylight, they often look quite different than they do in moonlight. Moonlight is a second-hand sort of light because it's a reflection of the sun. It is also about facing your subconscious and the dark demons there are there. Not everybody can successfully confront their subconscious and deal with the stuff that it brings up. The High Priestess here is talking about trusting your intuition. This is talking about looking at your subconscious. This card is action oriented. This card, the Magician, manifests stuff. He makes the situations that you get into. He makes the opportunities. He makes everything. He's also quite tricky. He can use sleight of hand to make you think that things are so and they're not, which is why you need your intuition to be working properly, because there may be some I hesitate to say deception, but that's the general feeling I get. Something is going on here, and you're sitting alone here trying to figure out what's going on. The Magician is something that's going on around you. Is it circumstances outside your control? Interesting. You do know the answers, though. You just have to trust your intuition. Trust your subconscious. Listen to your dreams. And those odd flashes of inspiration you get that you don't know where they came from. Let's have a look what happens after the full moon. You have Justice, and you have the Three of Cups. Justice is about the balance. It is karma. For every action, there is karma. Everything we do, whether it's good or bad, we will receive karma. It creates karma, and karma comes back to us. Sometimes when we do nice things, we get nice things done back for us. And when we are deceitful, the shit hits the fan. This is what this card talks about. But it's allied with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups talks about everybody getting together, reunion, good time, celebrating. We're having a good time. Is there an upset at a party? I don't know. Possibly. Or maybe you are finding something out at a party. Let's have a look what happens after the full moon when we start looking at the solstice. Right. Okay. That's the feeling I get. There is somebody sneaking around. You are finding something out about something out at this party. There is something going on that you don't know about, things that are going on around you. And here he is. It's the Seven of Swords. Somebody is actually taking something that is yours. They're running off with it. While you have your back turned, doing your work, they're getting away with it. This is a warning, Cancer. Keep your eyes open. Just have a look around at what's going on, because while you're out partying, this is happening. Right. And it has to do with the Page of Cups. Do I suggest infidelity here? Or is somebody coming towards you with something that looks too good to be true? Interesting reading. Yeah. Keep your eyes open and your wits about you. See you next time, Cancer.